why Bob Belcher is the best dad in animation. Okay, hear me out. I know there are a ton of animated dads out there, right? Homer Simpson, Peter Griffin, and don't even get me started on Rick Sanchez. They're kind of classic, sure, but if you're talking quality dad material, there's literally one guy out there who stands out above the rest, and that is Bob Belcher from Bob Burgers. This guy is the goat of animated dads, and I'm gonna tell you why Bob Burgers is the ultimate animated dad. Number one, he actually cares about the kids. Like right off the bat, you can tell Bob genuinely cares about his kids. Not just like, oh, I have kids and I provide for them, so I care. No, it's like, these are my little weirdos and I will do anything for them. Each of these kids has their own quirks, like Tina, who's obsessed with butts and horses and writes those teeny fanfics. Jean is just this weird, chaotic ball of energy who loves music, farts, and wearing a burger costume. And Louise, well, Louise is probably the smartest and the most unhinged kid ever. But no matter what, Bob loves them exactly as they are. He doesn't try to make them normal or force them into doing something they don't like. He's literally just out there supporting them in all their weirdness. And I mean, Bob shows up for them, even when their ideas are a little out of the world bizarre. Like this one episode where Liz wants to pull off a crazy heist in her school to steal the mascot's head, and instead of shutting her down and calling her out for being insane, Bob ends up helping her out because he knows it's important to her. Number two is relatable and struggling. So many cartoon dads are just these ridiculous characters with zero real life struggles, but Bob is relatable. He's out here hustling, trying to keep his burger shop running and doing everything he can to keep his family together. He's always dealing with these super relatable issues like bills, competition from big businesses, looking at you, Jimmy Pastel, and the classic, how do I make my family proud while also keeping them from burning this place down. Bob doesn't get anything handed over to him on a silver platter. He's literally grinding every day to make ends meet. And that is so refreshing. It's not like he's some rich guy just throwing money around or some irresponsible dude who just messes up all the time. He has his flaws, he can be stubborn, he gets frustrated, and yeah, he definitely has a love-hate relationship with his customers, but he's still out there trying his best, so it's easy to root for him because we see how hard he's working. By the way, he's the fun dad without trying too hard. Some animated dads are just trying way too hard to be cool. Bob's not like that. He's fun in his own low-key way, like when he sings random songs while flipping burgers, or when he gets involved in Jean's wild musical performances. He's genuinely having fun with them. One time, Jean needed help with his Thanksgiving musical, and Bob got so much into it, he became part of the whole production. And he didn't have to do that. Like, let's be real, most dads would be just like, let's kill Buddy and go back to watching TV. But not Bob. He dives into his kids' interest because he actually enjoys being part of their lives. And yeah, sometimes his kids don't even realize how much he's doing for them, but he doesn't care about the recognition, he just wants to be there for them. Plus, the dude has a seriously underrated sense of humor. Remember the time he dressed up as a cabaret singer to get into a club? I mean, this man has no shame if it means supporting his kids, and it's hilarious. Number four, he always got Linda's back. Okay, this might be one of the best parts about Bob. A lot of animated dads don't really respect or even like their wives that much, but Bob is totally in love with Linda. They're like actual couple goals. Linda is this loud, quirky, and sometimes super chaotic person, and Bob just rolls with it. Even when she's getting these wild ideas or starts singing her ridiculous songs, Bob's right there, either cheering her on or shaking his head, but with his amused, loving look. There's this episode where Linda decides she wants to go open a bed and breakfast in her home, and things go so wrong. Like, obviously, it's a terrible idea, and Bob knows it from the start, but he still supports her, lets her try it out, and help fix the messes afterwards. He respects her independence and her weird dreams and her love for crazy adventures. And honestly, the way he treats Linda is a masterclass in how partners should treat each other. And number five, he teaches his kids real values without being preachy. Bob doesn't sit down his kids for these corny life lessons or try to push some forced wisdom on them. He just lives his life. And by doing so, he shows them what it means to work hard, Stay true to yourself and care about your family. His kids pick up on how he treats others, how he respects people, even the nightmare customers who barely tip, and how he deals with failure and disappointment. He's not about giving them speeches about being a good person. He's showing them by example. So yeah, Bob Belcher might not be some flashy, heroic, superpower dad, but he is the best dad in animation because he's relatable, caring, and genuinely loves his family for who they are. He shows up for his kids, respects his wife, puts in the work every single day, and just has this big heart that you can't help but love. Bob's not perfect. He's flawed and a little stubborn, and he messes up just like the rest of us, but he's real, and that makes him the best dad on TV, hands down. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!